helps out my family. So I really appreciate that. All right, Seth Garrett facing off against Ethan Gerst here. And this is Garrett. He is your number 4 qualifier, so he's got to be your 3 seed going up against our 14 seed here of Ethan Gerst. And right now it's Garrett with the early lead on the 808. Gerst on that right side lane. We haven't seen anybody on the right side lane have much success yet, and Gerst is not making it look too pretty over here with some mistakes here early on. But if he can keep it close, maybe a crash late from Garrett. Really, that's kind of the make or break thing for some of these lower seeded guys to try to win, as if these guys out front have a big mistake and maybe crash. You never know what could happen in these races, and Garrett almost tosses it away here in the mid-run. All right, here we go, coming down to the final stretch. Pretty good gap for Garrett over Gerst, and Garrett's gonna launch the quad. Nice smooth run here for Seth Garrett if he makes it through the whoops smoothly, and it looks like he will certainly do so. Runs a 54.1 to boot, and behind him Gerst 58.9. So not a bad run out of Gerst there, but just not enough to keep it close enough with the 808 of Garrett. So Garrett on the verge of moving on to the next round if he can win this next race. Race number 2 of potentially 3 coming up. So we'll see what they can do. Let's do a little bit of onboard action here with Seth Garrett and see what it looks like to go up and down this racetrack on a 125 machine as we drop the gate here in race number 2. Oh, Garrett! Oh, he goes over the bars! What a time to watch him as he hits the deck, and it's going to be Gerst that takes the advantage here and really just needs to put any kind of smooth run together to force a 3rd race, and we could be seeing a potential upset here. The 14 seed trying to go through. If he can keep this thing on 2 wheels, as he's getting a little out of shape. Here he comes though, he's looking steady so far, hopping over the lanes. Whoa! Big Alexis Leclerc error up there. Hopping through this section, gets over that cleanly. Does he get the on-off nicely? Yes, he does. Into the wall jump. Garrett is way too far back here to do anything about it, so how about it, Ethan Gerst? He forces race number 3 here. That's what you got to do, man. You just got to keep it close with these guys. Your top qualifiers could go down if the crashes come into play here, and some of these guys were also able to run their lap times from doing those very tricky, sketchy lines by hopping over the wall. And it's maybe what they're used to, so having to switch up their lines could be a little bit of a detriment. We'll have to see if that plays into it as well. If they just have to hit the smooth lines fast, how that plays out. So here we go, race number 3. Still in the elimination bracket here. Round number 1 of 4, technically, in the 125 class. And wow, we got an Invis Ethan Gerst over there. I'm not sure what has happened. He is absolutely lagging out. Oh, and Garrett goes down again, so that will give Gerst the lead. Although we can't see him. He's having some serious internet troubles there. But it looks like he is okay. He's not gone down yet, so it's going to be up to Garrett to try to reel in this gap, and he is pushing the envelope, which could cause another incident for him here to crash. So he's trying to keep it on 2 wheels. Meanwhile, Ethan Gerst is having somebody plug his router into a potato at the moment. I am not sure what has happened here, but his internet has gone no good, but it looks like he's gonna stamp his ticket into the next round, and our first upset of the night, the 14 seed goes through on the 3 seed. Ethan Gerst knocks off Seth Garrett. Your 4th fastest qualifier is done in the 125 class, and we can hardly believe it, and we still can't even see Ethan Gerst, the poor lad. Far, the only upset we've had so far is the 14 seed Ethan Gerst moving on out of the first round there, passing up, I believe it was Seth Garrett that he eliminated. All right, now we have Kamar